Hey everyone, I'm on the train right now, but I was doing some reflecting and I just really wanted to hop on to you guys. Really just feeling into the beauty of connection and how that's such a crucial point in our human experience is to learn from other people. And tending to our relationship is similar to tending to a garden. It's this reciprocity of dedication and time and consistency to nurture that relationship for it to flourish and to grow. And feeling into that as well, when we have these relationships with people, it the web, builds the web of connection. And every person in your life plays a crucial role in your development and in the community that you are a part of. And something that I've been really feeling into is who am I in the community that I have been a part of, that I am building for myself. You guys can hear me right now. Who am I? Who is my role? And that's a big theme that I talk about on my channel here is really, evolving into our higher selves and how we can fully embody that divine version of ourselves. And with that comes visualization, visualizing who she is in her fullest, in her brightest shine. And um, I listened to a podcast, The Nature of on Spotify. It's the same, it's the same like owner or founder of Atmos. If anyone's familiar with that, but in the podcast that I was listening to, they were speaking on how back in the day when we lived in communities, each person had a certain role in their community. That was the blacksmith or the farmer or the teacher. Everyone had their role. And nowadays, especially living in the city, there's just so many people where it's not really like a community like that, where sometimes it's easy to feel lost and kind of lack a sense of belonging. So, we have these communities that we do form. If that's in like your niche groups of interests, if that's your workplace, if that's just your circle of friends, we create these communities where we find that sense of belonging and that sense of who we are. It builds that identity of who we are a part of. And it's beautiful that we are able to kind of, everyone's a reflection of us, and that there's so many layers to that. There's so many layers to there's a lot just like flooding in my head right now, and it's hard for me to put them all into words. What's coming through to me right now is with everyone being a reflection of us, when there are certain triggers that come through or certain feelings that come up when we're with a certain person, rather than judging that right off the bat, if that's that feeling that you're feeling, judgment or jealousy, feel into that because that is a reflection of what you feel on the inside. That's a teacher in itself, and you can either take it as a lesson to learn from to then go to the next level, or you can, the baseline is like judging it, and then you'll stay in that loop and that will keep coming up, that feeling. If you are having this feeling of someone and you're kind of judging someone based on the way they express themselves, possibly, why do you do that? Is it because you wish deep down that you can have the confidence to dress like that or act like that, have the audacity, feel into that as you wish. But it's so important for us to connect with people because that is where we learn. We learn about who we truly are and the person we want to be. You know, we take little pieces of other people that we meet along the way, and we're like, wait, that person does this, and that feels good to me. That sings to me. So you take a little part of that person, and you wield it into your own authentic embodiment of that. So, ooh, hello, lighting. So it's just interesting, really feeling into this web of connection and um, just how important it is for us to really reflect on the people that we meet and looking at the different spaces that we're drawn to. Why are we drawn to certain niche groups, environments? It really speaks a lot to who we are on a soul level. And a part of the whole journey too is just unraveling and understanding to then pull that back together to full embodiment, if that makes sense. Kind of a little ramble, but all this is just coming through and I just wanted to vocalize this. I hope someone is able to resonate with what I'm feeling into, and I would love to hear everyone else's thoughts and perspectives in the comments below because, you know, I'm also creating community on here on this channel. So I'd love to start a discussion as well. But off to work I go. I'll talk to you guys later. And yeah, peace and love as always. Goodbye.